What's good, y'all? It's your boy Zenky Pineapple, and today I'm doing something a bit different. Today I want to give y'all my thoughts and honest opinion on Ready or Not 1.0. Now, as we all know, 1.0 dropped like a week ago or however long ago. My math is probably not mathing right now, but it's okay. Honestly, this game is far from perfect. Like, I feel like there's people that have been waiting for 1.0 for God knows how long, and well, some of us expected it to be a little bit better than this.
Deploying explosive.
What the fuck?
Nothing here,
Empty
sir.
over here. No contacts.
What was that? My boy, what was you? Are you? Where's your gun? Bro, pick your... Or this. So horribly optimized. What, like, did they really... Oh my god, man. Or even this, where somehow, even though I've given my team less lethal weapons, hey, you know, just because I have a shield and a pistol doesn't mean I'm not going to use the pistol.
Police, get down! Get down and put your hands up!
No, oh my goodness. Like, somebody explain to me why he's trying to shoot through the wall with a Glock 19 with, you know what, that's besides the point. My point is, Ready or Not 1.0 really wasn't ready. Like, if we're looking at it from, you know, a technical point of view, this game wasn't ready. You know, it was an early access game. You know, it was rushed. You can tell it was rushed in, you know, a couple of places, or plenty of places, starting with the cracked out AI.
Zipped up. Safe.
Someone call
I even have a clip from the Brisa Cove level where, unfortunately, you know, I took down, you know, one of the angry vet dudes, took one of them down, and for some odd reason, you know, he saw that his friend was dead, and what does he do? He's firing blindly over the bar with an M249, just firing blindly, nobody's going in the room, nothing, ends up killing a civilian. For what? I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know what the civilian did. I don't know if he pissed in the cereal. I don't know if he fucked his bitch. I don't know what he did. But for some odd reason, he ended up becoming fucking cannon fodder. It was unfortunate. And you gotta understand, I was trying to go for S rank on this level. Not even S rank. I think I was literally just trying to complete the level because I think I'd gotten a B on it. And I was just trying to get an A or an A+. And for some odd reason, you know, this man randomly guns down the civilian who did nothing to him. You know, all because, you know, he started to have fucking flashbacks or some shit. That's me.
Nothing.
Yep. You scared the shit out of me, right?
High ground.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Roger. Notifying EMTs. Keep us informed.
Look at this. Watch.
God damn it. Man down.
Bruh.
We need a fucking medic.
We do, because why did you do that? What? Like,
I need
bro.
fire down this way.
What it?
Fuck. He's down.
Yeah, so as you can see, just randomly gunned him down for nothing. I didn't find out until maybe like 5 minutes in to where it said objective failed, rescue all civilians. I'm like, rescue all civilians? How did I fail that? But then I looked at the replay and I saw that, oh, you feel me? You just gunned him down for no reason. And it, like, that's a prime example as to like what I mean by the game still needs more work, still needs more polish, if you catch my drift. It's just, there's so much stuff with the game that isn't complete, that in my opinion hasn't even been play tested, because there's just certain things that make no sense. Like, I don't understand how a majority of the levels that I've played, right, not even the new ones, the older ones, how all of a sudden now they play like shit. Like, they're super unoptimized, which makes no sense to me, because before they would work fine. Now all of a sudden these levels, they play like shit. Like, they run like shit, they play like shit. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm on DirectX 12, you know, maybe my computer's just having an issue with it. I switch over to DirectX 11 and everything is fine. But in the previous version before 1.0, when I was playing on DirectX 12, everything was fine for me. I would get like way more FPS, which is, I don't know. I don't know. Don't tell me that son ran down them damn steps after I wedged the door to the. There's only 2 ways down, I believe. Where we came up from, and now. Oh, I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets. I'm out of bullets.
Not me next!
Damn. Well, he almost took me out. And I don't know. I just can't accept that. I'm telling y'all right now, if I don't complete this level, I'm not. I promise you, this is probably gonna be the end of commander mode for me or something. Cause this is not. I'm not jacking this, bro. I'm seriously not jacking this. I'm not jacking this like an aggressive masturbator, bro. This is not it. Like, honestly, it just it pisses me off more than anything because I love this game. I love Ready or Not. And I was one of those people waiting for 1.0 to drop for so goddamn long. But, bruh, why is it that certain levels I'm getting like horrible FPS? It makes no sense. It just doesn't. The same levels I played before, and all of a sudden they just play like shit. And don't even get me started on the AI. Like, my teammates, they're fucking dumber than a bag of rocks. Like, how does that even work? Please explain to me how y'all put so much time and effort into fixing them, air quotes, fixing them, when they do dumb shit like most of the shit that you're probably seeing on screen right now. Hell, the fucking search and secure feature doesn't even properly work a majority of the time. 50% of the time it works, another 50% of the time they just sit there and look at me like I'm fucking retarded. Like, what did I do? And a lot of times I feel like this game gets a lot of praise by a lot of like big YouTubers and everything for being the quote-unquote SWAT 4 successor, or the SWAT simulator that nobody else is attempting to whatever, blah 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 blah. But at the same time, like, y'all gotta hold Void accountable for a lot of the fuckery that they've like conducted with this game. Not to say Void is a shit company or anything like that. I'm not saying that. You feel me? They're pretty cool from what I see. Somewhat responsive, maybe not responsive all the time, but y'all gotta still hold them accountable for something. You can't just sit there and act like this game is perfect when it's not. And I'm not trying to say any and every game is perfect, because there is no perfect anything out there. But the way that this game, the way that they shipped this game out to us compared to the way that it was before 1.0, huge difference, big difference. You cannot sit there and literally tell me that the version before this was shittier than this version, because trust me, it had its flaws, but at least you could play through it. The only issue was just them being radio silent about updates and things of that nature. You feel me? Like, that was probably one of the biggest issues with Void. The fact that they were radio silent with a lot of the updates in terms of, you know, the future of the game. And, you know, they would give us updates here and there with the dev logs and stuff on Steam and, you know, things of that nature. But it felt as if 1.0 was so far-fetched in the idea of even getting to play it. And we finally get it, and this is the sack of shit we get. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna hold my tongue in terms of speaking on, like, all the fuckery that I've gone through playing this game. I've put at least 30 hours into this game, maybe 35, I don't know. But a majority of that time, while I did have fun, there were a shit ton of issues. Plenty of issues. Plenty. Like, can we talk about the Valley of the Dolls level, where, oddly enough, for some odd reason, there's what, like 16 suspects on that level, and all of them, they're not going down without a fight at all. You would think, okay, well, you know, it's the police, you know, we're working for this guy, we don't know what he's into, why don't we just put our hands up and just get down on the ground and, you know, go about our business. So obviously there's going to be a couple of rotten apples in the group that don't give a shit, and they're just going to, you know, shoot their way out of a situation, probably not successfully. But why is it that almost everybody on that level wants smoke with me and my team? Why? Make that make sense. Like, even Vol, understandably Vol, you know, he has, you know, a lot to lose in getting caught by the police, but for some odd reason, his group, the what is it, the fucking, I forgot the name of the security group. These motherfuckers, they're outfitted like a small militia. They're ready to go to war. Like, literally within a few seconds of walking through the front door, right? And your guys are clearing out the living room, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Bro, all of a sudden I'm hearing gunshots out of nowhere and they're shooting up at the window. They don't know what's going on. They're just shooting up at the window blindly. Then you got my guys, you know, no level of common sense, nothing anywhere, continuing to try and shoot back at them through these same windows with pepperball guns, beanbag shotguns. Why? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. And then when you finally get down to like what the main foyer area level, bro, these motherfuckers is not going for nothing. For nothing. They rather shoot first, ask questions later. And then when you finally realize, oh, can you make sure that my check gets to my kids? No. Hell no. You just tried to kill me. You tried to massacre me and my boys.
Swap.
Ready to knock.
Get down now! LSPD, get down now!
An opening here.
Hands up above your head!
Stay down. I'm not involved in whatever shit you think is going on here. One down.
And don't even get me started on this one time where I was trying to get S rank on that same level. And for some odd reason, the dude was like, oh no, I'm not gonna let you get S rank. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna let my homie live for you to get S rank. Fuck you. This is exactly what happened. There's somebody right there, I think.
We got company. Away.
Are you fucking oh my god, my nigga. Why do they do this every time? I'm not blaming my team. This is oh my goodness, my nigga. Really? Really? Who fucking did that? You are
High ground top.
fucking piece of shit.
Down.
Yeah. Anyways, and you're probably asking, oh, how did you tank all those bullets like that, Herder? Alright, my thing is, I play Ready or Not with mods. And I think I was using a mod called, I forgot what it was. It was something that changed the values of the armor and the health and everything. It boosted my health up quite a bit. Just because, bro, there's certain situations in this game where you just get fucking murdered. You get murdered like it's nothing. You already got to deal with Matrix aimbot level AI, right? Then you got to deal with your dumb shitty teammates, right? And then you have to also deal with the fact that, hell, 9mm doesn't do shit, okay? 45 ACP doesn't do shit, okay? Sometimes 5.56 doesn't even do the job. 7.62, you need just 2 shots of that and you're good. Maybe one good well-placed shot and you're good. You're good to go. But most of the time, bro, these bullets, it's toys. It's like simunition. Like, it just doesn't do anything to them. Like, these motherfuckers are cracked out on something. It's not crack, it's not meth, it's not weed, it's not heroin, it's something else. I think it's something in their water. It has to be the water supply. Because there's no way anybody is tanking any kind of bullets, whether it's 9mm, 22, fucking, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It makes no sense. So yeah, I play Ready or Not with mods a lot of times. And sometimes I play with health mods just so, you know, I can, you know what I mean, fill certain things out when it comes down to the game. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, don't even get me started on that one level, the Carriers of the Vine level. That shit is horrible, bro. Terrible. Like, beyond me. First of all, right, dealing with that level in itself is a pain in the ass. Aside from the logistical nightmare of a maze that level is, you have to take in 2 targets. Something ranking, I call it a ranking shorty, and then the Eve Nader shorty, right? The problem I was having was most of the time I would capture one of them and then the other one would die. Didn't know how the other one was dying. Still don't know to this day. But from my understanding, a lot of times my guys would just randomly gun them down, understandably, because I mean, at the end of the day, if you shooting at us, we're gonna shoot at you. But bruh, like, it makes no sense, like, as to why I'm supposed to arrest these 2 targets, these 2 priority targets, and they don't give a fuck. Why does it even matter if I have to take both of them in? I can't just take one of them in? Like, why does it matter? Why? I don't understand. Like, the logistical nightmare of trying to get my team to stay with me, not die, and then at the same time trying not to murder them. It's ridiculous. It's difficult. Like, I will admit, it's very difficult. And when it took me at least a good, like, maybe 10, 12 attempts before I finally got them. Finally. And it was a pain in the ass, because I had to either deal with the shit that you saw in the beginning where, you know, my teammate, I throw a grenade in there and then he surrenders for no reason, or busting through the door and somehow randomly shorty just dies, either getting fucking blown away by a 12 gauge from one of my guys, or somehow one of my shots randomly killing them, even though they'll tank every other bullet known to man. But if I shoot them with one of my bullets, yeah, they just fucking instantly die. I'm like, I know I'm not that good of a shot. I'm not, you feel me? I'm mid, if not average, when it comes down to accuracy in this game. Somehow my shots just warrant them to just die. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Opening on the left. Nothing here, sir.
Empty over here. No contact.
Nothing here, sir.
Going in!
Opening on the right. I got nothing here.
I got nothing. Civilian is cuffed and good to go. I got it. Got it bagged. Going into cuff.
Ah, okay, I'm getting shot. I don't know from where. Where am I getting shot from? Oh, she's right there.
Police, down on the ground!
Hands up and get down slowly! Down!
Nigga, why you? Oh my fucking god.
Any compliance. Ready to go.
Bro, I'm so done with this level. I'm not playing this shit again. I can't.
Stay on me.
Ready.
Behind you.
Now it's a party. I'll do it. Let's blow it. Down. They're down.
Affirmative, entry team. Opening here.
Are you fucking sick? Where is she?
Yeah, I got cuffs.
How did she?
Turn around slowly.
Zipped up and good to go.
Relax.
Whoever you're looking for is long gone.
High ground to talk. One suspect in custody, compliant.
Great work, entry team. Keep it up.
My nigga. You cannot be dead. Yeah, I'm not playing this level again. Now, in hindsight, you know, looking back at those clips, you know, pretty funny. But, you know, during the time I was playing those, it wasn't fucking funny. That wasn't funny. That shit pissed me all the way off. I was legitimately so over that level, even though I had to... I think I'd already completed it in a sense where I could move on to the next level, but I wanted to complete it. Like, I wanted to actually get that shit. You know what? We're not even going to talk about that level anymore. Let's talk about one more thing that pisses me off beyond anything else in this fucking game. The stress system. Now, understandably, you know, when you're dealing with a lot of high risk situations where it's a lot of gunfire, firefights, etc., you know, civilians getting killed and shit of that nature, I understand, you know, from the perspective of, you know, dealing with something like that and having to go through that shit, you know, on a regular, and, you know, it fucks with you mentally, you know, psychologically, same thing, whatever you want to call it, right? But why is it that literally the same job that all these motherfuckers volunteered for, okay? It's not like you just automatically get put onto the SWAT team without, you know, any kind of thought or anything behind that. You volunteer for that shit. It's something where it's like, okay, I want to do this. I'm accepting all of the bad that can come with this, even if it's something that's gonna, you know, fuck with me for a long time. you're accepting of this. Why is it that a majority of the time my guys get stressed out so quickly in like literally every and any scenario? Every and any scenario. Like, if we don't take somebody in alive, as if we don't take in one suspect or any suspects alive, all of a sudden these motherfuckers is in crisis mode. All of a sudden they're so stressed they don't even want to do the job anymore. They want to resign. They're super stressed. They need a break. This and that. Da da da. And you know, I get that. But after a while, it gets tedious and tiresome. Sorry. Like, and I want to play the game. I just want to play the game. I don't want to have to manage these motherfuckers every single time we come back from a mission. Oh, okay, well, send him to therapy. Okay, we'll have him, you know, take a break, whatever. I don't want to do that every time. I'm not saying it's a bad system, but in its current state, it's pretty flawed. Like, a lot of things with it don't make sense. So you're telling me that we're going into a situation where there are active shooters actively killing civilians who did nothing to deserve the deaths that they're about to fucking, you feel me, get dealt. And you're telling me that, oh, you're stressed, you're in crisis mode, you can't do this anymore. Get the fuck out of here with that, man. I can't deal with that. That kind of stuff blows my mind. It boggles my mind more than anything, because of the simple fact that we're here to do a job, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can't do this job anymore. Like, why? And it gets drawn out so badly in this game, to where every 1 or 2 levels I have to switch out my guys every time. I have to switch them out every time, and it's frustrating. Now, understandably, yeah, you're gonna have to switch your guys out, because, you know, after a while, why are you gonna have the same guys running around with you, clapping, you know, this person and that person, you know, etc. But I don't want that job. Like, I don't want that to be the primary focus of the game. That's what it feels like most of the time. It feels like the main focus is to take people in alive and manage your team, and that's it. Meanwhile, like I said from before, you're going to run into dudes that don't give up easily. They're always going to shoot at you. They're always going to try and kill you, your teammates, civilians, whoever stands in their way. They don't care, right? So then you have to deal with trying not to kill these same people that are trying to kill you, anybody in their way, etc. While at the same time managing your fucking SWAT team, which also, once again, I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse. The aimbot AI that will shoot you through a wall, that can track you through walls, or trying to manage your team and their stress levels and everything. I ain't gonna lie, that shit stresses me out more than anything, because now I'm not even focused on having fun anymore. Now I gotta sit there and regulate these motherfuckers and their therapy sessions and all this and that. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. Even if that's something that's gonna stay in the game, okay, cool, but at least implement it in a way to where it's not so taxing on like the level of fun that you have in the game. I'm not saying like, okay, I want to run through every level and kill everything and everyone, because yeah, understandably, it's a police simulator. You're supposed to, I mean, with SWAT, their job is to really just, you know, stop certain situations from getting worse, a lot more worse than they already are. You feel me? And if that means that, you know, you got to take lives, you got to take lives. But that's not the main focus. I get that. This is not a milsim game. This is not a fucking SOCOM simulator. This is not none of that. It's policing, where you're trying to save as many lives as possible as opposed to taking them. I get that. But when you got all of Los Sueños trying to kill you a majority of the time, and you're left with little to no choice but to shoot back and kill, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do to combat that? You have no choice. There's nothing more you can do, and it pisses me off. All right, I'm tired of it. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna title this video Ready or Not 1.0 Thoughts and Opinions, but I'm just gonna title it Ready or Not 1.0 Rant. That's what I'm gonna title it as, because that's ultimately what this entire video is turned into. It's turned into a rant, and I know somebody out there is gonna be like, oh, well, the game is intended for Listen, I don't give a shit. Okay, I don't care. Right? I play this fucking game because I'm a huge fan of SWAT 4. I'm not gonna say I was. I am a huge fan of SWAT 4. I still, you know, every now and then I still play it, you know, here and there, whatever. But truthfully, this game is not, in my opinion, a successor to that game when it comes down to the basic fundamentals of policing. Like, I don't get it. In SWAT 4, at least the AI, like, most of them, even though they were pretty janky at times, you know, most of them got down. Hell, even in the Duplessis Diamond Center level, where these dudes are nut jobs, they just shoot anything. At least some of them, they'll sit there, they'll think to themselves, I don't know if I should shoot at the cop, but maybe if I just, you know, like, they'll sit there and actually give it some thought. Ready or not, they give it no thought. They give it no thought. They just shoot. They shoot and ask questions later. They don't even ask questions. They just shoot and just keep going. Like, it pisses me off, man. Like I said, I really do, like, enjoy Ready or Not. I love Ready or Not, actually. It's a pretty good game. Aside from all the flaws and issues and, you know, just the iffy shit that, you know, it has behind it. Now, will we see improvements in the next update? I hope so. I don't know. I can't read minds. I can't look into the future. I can't tell you whether or not the game is going to be, you know, fucking fantastic after this update, you know, with how shitty this update was. I can't sit there and tell you, oh, they're going to fucking make the AI 1,000 times more better. I can't tell you whether or not they're going to make the AI, the suspect AI, a lot more, you know, better and responsive in terms of being told to get down and actually getting down. I can't. I don't know. I don't work at Void. I don't know what they got going on. I can't make assumptions. I can't, you know, well, I can make assumptions. That's all I can really do at this point, is just assume. Because, you know, what we've got and, you know, what we have, you know, what we've had in the past compared to what we have now, yeah, feel me? But anyways, that's enough of me talking. I've been talking out ears off for, like, from what I'm seeing, at least 27 minutes now. So if you guys agree or enjoyed this rant or whatever, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know, I'm gonna keep posting more Ready or Not stuff. It's not gonna stop me from playing the game. Like, I'll tell y'all this, I'm still gonna play the game in its current state, in its flawed state, because in the version before this, before this game was out, like released and everything, when we had the early access version and everything, you know, I still played the game, and it still had its flaws, it still had its issues. You know, I didn't care as much. You know, and I wouldn't say I still don't care as much. You can clearly tell I definitely do care a lot more about this fucking game than, you know, a lot of other things. It's not like I hate the game. I don't hate the game. It's a pretty good game outside of all the flaws and issues and bullshit that, you know, you'll run into, you know, and hopefully all these issues and stuff get addressed within the future. I don't expect to see any of this shit fixed until like February of 2024. I'll be honest with y'all. Hey, maybe they'll make me eat my words, and maybe they'll, you know, update it and fix it in January. But I don't have high hopes in terms of that. I can only enjoy this game as is right now with mods. And that's one of the great things about this game, is the modding community. I love y'all. Any modder watching this, I love y'all. Y'all are goats. Y'all somehow find a way to make a broken game feel a lot less broken than it already is. Especially that whoever made that one mod that's like the that's too much doggone pepper, that mod, you're fucking hilarious. But no, on a serious note, a couple mods that I want to shout out are the No Crack for AI mod. That mod, it changes so much about this game, like so much. It makes this game feel a lot less like a Rainbow Six, you know, terrorist hunt type deal. You'll still run into that, but it makes it feel a little less, you know, shoot all the time, and more of like, get on the ground. Okay, I'm getting on the ground. All right, take me in. Feel me? And the No Mercy mod, which is made by the same dude that made the No Crack for AI mod. Also, the Gunfighter mod. And I think that's pretty much it in terms of like honorable mentions or whatever the case may be. But yeah, once again, like I said, if y'all enjoyed this rant, if you agree with it, if you fucking with it, if you like Ready or Not, if you hate Ready or Not, whatever, leave a like, dislike, comment, subscribe, whatever. I'm out. Peace.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through. to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you.